Oh, hey, what's up, you guys? How's it going? It's Papa, and today we're going to be taking a look at my Invoked Numeron list for the... We're in January now, aren't we? For the January 2021 format now. January in California, down in SoCal, you may think that it is a little bit hot out, but it's actually kind of cold, so do me one favor, I'm just going to change something real quick. Wow, would you look at that? Definitely feel a lot better and much warmer now. But yeah, guys, we're going to be taking a look at our Numeron Invoke strategy for the 2021 format in January. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into it, shall we? Okay, let's just go ahead and get into the deck profile. For starters, we are playing the obligatory 3 copies of Alistair the Invoker. Everyone knows what this does. This card somehow escaped the ban list untouched, but again, so did a lot of decks. Dinosaurs being the main one. Alistair, you have to play it at 3 while you can because this card is crazy on its own. And it leads to some degenerate decks, like this one. Numeron Invoked is actually a really fun deck that I've enjoyed playing. It remains untouched from the list. I had it ready to go, and then since the ban list came out, it just gave me even more of a reason to bring it to you guys. So we are playing 3 copies of Alistair to start it off, and then 3 copies of Numeron Wall. This shouldn't come as a surprise. This card searches your Numeron network. It's also a battle fader, but that's it for like the main monsters of the deck. And then we play a lot of hand traps. So we are playing the 3 copies of Effect Failure, 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 3 copies of Gamma with the 1 driver. I don't really like Gamma. I never really have. I usually try not to play Gamma unless I find a deck that's actually worth playing it in. I'm trying it out. I don't know if I like it yet or not, but so far during testing it's been okay, but it hasn't been the best. I think I like Droll better, and I also like Ogre a lot, but I think the Gamma is fine for right now until I do more testing. We also play 2 copies of Nibiru, the Primal Being, and then the last hand trap that we play in the deck, we are playing 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence. So I know it's a lot of hand traps, even though your goal turn 1 is to set up Zexal, but if you can't, then you can just make a Makaba and end with hand traps, so you are good there as well. And it's also good in case you go second, having this many. But yeah, guys, that's it for the monsters of the deck, and I guess the hand traps. Moving on to the spells, we play triple copies of Numeron Network. This card is insane. Like, this is where you make your Zexal, this is how you OTK, like this card does numbers by itself, no pun intended. Then we play 2 copies of Numeron Calling to complement it. It's good in case you draw 1, and it also prevents Ash with Numeron Network getting Ash if you open up 1, so I like playing the 2, I think it's fine. I don't play Desires, but instead I play another spell card, which you'll see in a second, which is debatable. But yeah, the 3 Network with the 2 Calling. I also played the 3 copies of Meltdown with the 2 copies of Invocation. Again, I am only playing 2 copies of each because I'm not playing Desires. I think having the 3-2 ratio on both the field spells and their counterparts is good, just so that way like you don't have to worry about banishing it off of Desires. You can easily recycle Invocation with Alistair. And then with the Numeron Callings too, like you're basically just setting up Zexal and then killing your opponent after that, or the turn after, so you don't really need to max out too much more with these. I think this is the perfect ratio, having the 10, so can't really say too much there. And then for follow-up spells, we only play a few more. We play the triple copies of Memories of Hope. This is just for your game 1s where you just want to draw into more hand traps, or you want to draw into whatever it is you may need. Like, just to show, we play the 2 copies of Cosmic Cyclone in the main deck as well. Eldritch has still been untouched by the ban list, and we have probably Altergeist we're going to see a lot more, and more stun decks now that the ban list is out. The only problem is like you'll be seeing a lot more Dino, and everyone is probably sick and tired of Dino. So this would be that would be the only deck that Cyclone isn't really good against, but I still feel it's better to play. And then for the last few spells we play the 1 Terraforming and the 1 Set Rotation, because we're trying to see one of our field spells just so we can be in a good position. So that's it for the spell lineup. And then other than the Imperms, I only play 2 other traps. I play 2 copies of Solemn Strike. I think it's okay. Like, I was debating on this or Book of Moon, but I think having the 2 strikes is fine. Arguably, you could play Judgment if you want, since you are trying to go first. But I like Solemn Strike because if you go first or second, then it's good either way. But ideally, you want to see this going first. So that's it for the main deck. A full 41 card main deck, I think. No, it's 40. It's 40 because I took up 3rd strike. So 40 card main deck. And for the extra deck, we are playing 2 copies of Invoked Makaba with the 1 Invoked Purgatrio. And then I only play one synchro. I play the Cypher Lord Omega. And then for the Xyz, we play double copies of 1, double copies of 2, 2 copies of 3, and the 1 copy of 4. Basically, you're playing 4 because it helps with the OTK, and then turn 1, if you open up Memories of Hope, you can summon out the 4, so you can get the draw 4 off of Memories of Hope. It really just depends on your situation. I think the 1/4 is fine, because you only ever summon it if you have the Memories of Hope, or if you're trying to OTK, so just need one of those. And then the last Xyz we play is the 1 Zexal, because who doesn't like degeneracy? So yeah, that's it for the Xyz, and then the only links we're playing in the deck, we play the 1 copy of Almirage with the 1 copy of Secure Gardena. Everyone should know what these do. This makes your Mechaba turn 1, and it could also make your Purgatrio. So you just play the 1 and 1. And then the last link we play is the 1 Megaclops, because this card is insane. It's a 4,000 beater that is unaffected by card effects, and it can't be destroyed by battle, except, you know, with an Xyz monster. So, who's doing that? Except for Zeus. Zeus is kind of a problem. But yeah, guys, that is it for the deck profile. And yeah, guys, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Thank you again for tuning in for another episode of Papa. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching. And we will be taking a dive into our Goki list for the January format, because I know it was popular and a lot of people keep commenting, where's Goki? Where's Goki? I'm gonna fucking bring it to you, okay? Tune in for the next video. It's gonna be our Goki deck profile for the January format. And until next time, guys, I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.